Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to hear our brief proposal on how we can support the design and implementation of StyleBox's new selection system. Let's get started. Next slide, please. I will begin with a quick overview of what will be presented today. First, we'll tell you a little bit about ourselves and our experiences. Then we'll share the unique services that we provide as a consulting firm. Lastly, we'll move to our understanding of your project needs and close out with our proposed technical approach. So who are we? First and foremost, Elevate Talent Services is a woman-owned consulting firm. We bring practical experience, business expertise, and research-backed methods to the table. We help organizations solve their most complex problems, ranging from hiring and talent management to leadership development and organizational effectiveness. Our solutions are practical, evidence-based, and always customized to your company's specific needs. Next slide, please. Our combined global experience allows us to design flexible and scalable solutions that are compliant with requirements in the US and internationally. Now, I'll take a moment to introduce our team. I'll start with myself. I'm Lori Heinzelman, Chief Compliance Officer. I bring 15 years of experience in data privacy, access and identity management, auditing, and compliance topics. My most recent position was as Principal Consultant for Robert Bosch North America, headquartered in Germany. I'm excited to partner with StyleBox to create a solution that helps you find talented stylists as you rapidly scale your business. Next, I'll turn it over to Nora.
Thank you so much, Lori. Hi, everyone. My name is Nora Lyles, and I'm the Chief People Operations Officer. That is a mouthful. I bring to you over 10 years of experience in talent acquisitions, HR management, and workforce planning. I've had the privilege to support a variety of organizations that span across a range of industries, including retail, manufacturing, customer service, and distribution, both in the United States and globally. And I really am excited to partner with you along this journey. And now, Haley.
Thanks, Nora. Hi, I'm Haley Flume. I'm our Chief Operating Officer. I bring 8+ years of experience in talent strategy, hiring system design, and organizational development. I've supported leading tech companies in building scalable, evidence-based hiring solutions. And now I'm going to pass it over to Nora to get us started.
Thank you, Haley. First of all, congratulations on the growth and success that you're having. And along this journey, you need a strong partner. And that's where we can come in and make a difference. And why our organization? We provide you solutions for your hiring needs. First, we're going to focus on custom selection system design. And we do that through work samples, situational and judgment tests, video interviews, and a variety of ways that showcase a stylist's strength. Although we have a variety of options to choose from, we also focus on finding the best solution that not only gives you the best talent quickly, but also focus on fairness, compliance, and ensuring that we are offering solutions that protects the privacy of the data for both your candidates and your new hires and employees. We will also focus on job analysis and role profiling. We'll take a deep dive approach. We will conduct interviews and data analysis to uncover the real success factors for each role that you're hiring for. Those insights will become your blueprint for valid, reliable hiring criteria and no more guessing. And we know that you have high volume hiring needs. You need to onboard 1,700 stylists. That's exciting, but you need a strong partner that can help with this. And we will automate screening, the approvals process, deliver dashboard analytics, so nothing slips through the cracks. Most importantly, your teams will spend less time on paperwork and more time on strategy while bringing the best quality talent to your organization. Next slide, please. All right. How do we achieve this? We understand that you have specific needs. to support you through this project. And to do that, we are going to focus on specific solutions that allow you to find the right stylist talent quickly, with laser-focused assessments to pinpoint exactly the skills and the creativity you need in your hires. We're also focused on clear and research-backed cutoff rules at every stage to eliminate guesswork and remove bottlenecks. The results? You'll have a leaner, high-quality pipeline of talent that moves at your pace. Next, we will set you up as a destination employer for talent. From the first interaction through the mobile click and the application to welcome aboard, we craft branded and regionally tailored solutions to create the best candidate experience. We also offer multilingual prompts and quick feedback loops that make applicants feel respected and excited to join your organization. We will also focus on creating global solutions while keeping local requirements in mind. We'll use one unified platform, but flexes to meet the local laws and cultural norms in the United States and Germany. Last, digital is really important. Online functionality, a single secure online system for applicants where you can manage candidates' applications, assessments, and conduct real-time reporting, allowing you to gather real-time data to measure your return on investment. Additionally, we know that digital is the way to go, and we don't want to kill trees, but at the same time, we know that print is often required, especially for job offers in Germany. So we will make sure that you have that flexibility to go digital where you need to, but also to have the option to print to meet those local compliance needs. This hybrid approach will allow you to maximize efficiency while respecting each market's legal and cultural requirements. It will allow you to be agile and meet your growth requirements. Next slide. And I think that's you, Lori.
Our timeline begins with the launch of the project, where we will align on project goals and identify the subject matter experts and supervisors who will support the first step in the process, our work analysis. Next, we'll move to interviewing subject matter experts and supervisors in weeks 2 through 5 to properly identify the knowledge, skills, and abilities required to be a successful stylist at StyleBox. In weeks 6 through 8, we'll validate and analyze the data. We'll validate by meeting with SMEs and supervisors to ensure the content accurately measures the skills required to be a stylist at StyleBox. We'll analyze the data, identify regional trends, and begin working on the selection system. In weeks 9 through 12, we'll dive into the development of our standard interview guide, scoring rubric, and online assessment. In weeks 13 to 14, we'll put our system to the test and we'll pilot the selection system and collect feedback to make any adjustments as needed. Week 15 will be the implementation of our new system, or the go live. Next slide, please. To identify qualified candidates using the new selection tool, StyleBox should have a firm understanding of what knowledge, skills, and abilities look like and what are required by current stylists. A thorough work analysis is recommended to understand the job and ensure the job is well defined. The best candidates to support this are subject matter experts at StyleBox from both the US and Germany. Supervisors or current stylists can also contribute to the work analysis. They provide a unique perspective that further shapes the requirements for the selection process. We will conduct the work analysis using a few different methods. We'll have the SME panels, which will be composed of 6 employees each. We'll conduct these via Zoom. They'll be held in both the US and Germany. We'll then have supervisor interviews with our goal being 80%. And then our final method assessment will be surveys, and this will be distributed to the remaining employees, and our target is 100% of all employees. A thorough work analysis ensures the online assessment and structured interview we develop are valid and accurately measure the skills and characteristics that are required to be successful at StyleBox. Haley will now share with you what will occur in phases 2 and 3 of the rollout. Haley?
Thanks, Lori. StyleBox's rapid expansion requires a selection process that is not only scalable, but also focused on identifying the right type of candidate from the start. That's where our online custom assessment comes in. We will build this tool to measure what matters most in the stylist role, providing exceptional customer service. Based on our jobs analysis and research, we'll identify service behavior. We have identified service behavior as the most critical skill. The scenarios in the assessment reflect real customer-facing situations stylists are likely to encounter, which allows us to evaluate how candidates would respond in practice, not just in theory. Unlike off-the-shelf tools that focus on generic traits, this assessment is built around real-world challenges stylists face at StyleBox. That means you'll get insights that are more predictive, more relevant, and better aligned with your hiring goals. Because it's delivered online and takes just 20 minutes to complete, it works seamlessly at scale. We will follow a rigorous 9-step development process to build this tool. The content will be reviewed by subject matter experts at StyleBox to ensure it accurately reflects role expectations. We will use behaviorally anchored scoring to ensure consistency across candidates, and the tool will be pilot tested to support reliability. We will also have a validation strategy in place so that StyleBox can monitor its effectiveness over time. Ultimately, this assessment will allow StyleBox to identify service-oriented candidates early, so your team spends time interviewing only the best fit applicants while ensuring fairness and quality throughout the process. Next, I'll move to phase 3, the implementation. Our proposed selection system is built around a multiple hurdle model, which helps StyleBox scale efficiently while ensuring that only the most qualified candidates move forward at each stage. We'll start with a resume review to ensure the candidates meet minimum qualifications such as education or relevant experience. Those who pass move on to the custom online assessment that evaluates how they'll respond in real customer service situations. From there, candidates will complete a brief personality assessment focused on traits like conscientiousness and service orientation. These are attributes our work analysis will have identified as essential for success in the stylist role. Next, qualified candidates participate in a structured interview with a hiring manager. These interviews will use behavior-based questions that are directly tied to the job and scored using standardized rubrics. Finally, selected candidates go through pre-employment screening to confirm eligibility and job readiness. Each stage is intentionally selected to assess a different facet of candidate fit, from foundational experience to behavioral judgment, personality traits, and real-world service delivery, using structured tools designed for consistency and fairness and predictive value. To implement the system, we will design a phased rollout. We recommend beginning with validation steps such as gathering feedback from key stakeholders and refining scoring tools before moving into full launch. Each tool will be introduced in sequence, starting with early stage screens like the resume review and the online assessment. We'll also provide interviewer training to support consistency across markets and establish a process for monitoring outcomes and adverse impact. This allows StyleBox to make informed improvements as the system matures. This approach supports consistent, fair, and scalable hiring decisions that can grow with the organization. And now I'll pass it back to Lori to close us out.
Thank you for your time and consideration today. Our team at Elevated Talent Services is confident that this system will support StyleBox's continued growth by helping you identify the right candidates fairly and efficiently. We're excited about the work ahead and ready to help StyleBox bring this to life.